Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 23rd, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Today, we have a bunch of COVID quick hits. Yesterday, the state was set to begin taking appointments online for the new mass vaccination site at M&T Bank Stadium. Just a quick gander around the Twitterverse, and it seems that the website was not working for most people. Some folks did try the phone system, but gave up after an estimated hold times exceeded an hour. If you want to try your luck, the website is coronavirus.maryland.gov/pages/vaccine. Again, coronavirus.maryland.gov/pages/vaccine. Or if you want to try the phone, it is 855-MD-GO-VAX. That's MD as in Maryland and GO-VAX, V-A-X. Acting Health Secretary told senators yesterday that the state will design and roll out a centralized registration system for the vaccine sometime in March, and this will be for the mass vaccination centers. Personally, I'm not sure why this was not handled way earlier. In much better news, the numbers for the state and the county are all trending in a much better direction. Hospitalizations statewide are under 1,000. The case rate is at 13, and the state has poked more than 1 million arms with the vaccine. On the bad side, the United States just surpassed 500,000 dead. Following up on a story we reported yesterday on the suspicious death in Brooklyn Park, police have identified a person of interest and believe there was an altercation between the two, and the deceased man actually had attacked the suspect who was defending himself and ultimately caused the fatal injuries. It does appear from the medical examiner that it was a stabbing. Police have not arrested anyone yet and are having powwows with the state's attorney's office to see if charges will be filed against that person of interest. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do this, but it is always an interesting time. The Key School will be presenting the 18th annual Annapolis Book Festival on April 24th and 25th. It will be virtual. They have nearly 40 authors lined up, and I'm not sure if it'll be recorded or not, so you want to put those dates on your calendar. Again, April 24th and 25th, and as we know more, we'll make sure to let you know. And finally, in another one of those I'm not sure how they'll do it moments, Monica Alvarado. We dropped a bonus pod last night about Monica's vision and birthing of Feed Anne Arundel. And if you want to hear an inspiring story, listen to it and learn how she has been preparing 438 meals a day for the past year to help our Anne Arundel County neighbors. And speaking of podcasts, we are rolling with the local business spotlight, and you want to stay tuned on Saturdays for these. Francis Marketing Group, One Physical Therapy, Fitness and Wellness, Woodcraft Artisans, Quantum Sales, Flag House Inn, Soliday Marketing, Maryland Federation of Art, and many more are already in the can. If you know a business that wants to tell their story, get in touch with me or have them get in touch with me, and we'll make it happen. And really, finally now, when you hear a podcast that you enjoyed, maybe it's this one, maybe it's the Annapolis podcast, the Duck Pin, the Loud Woman's Club, the Conduit Street podcast. Throw us and them a bone by sharing it. It's usually pretty easy. There's just 1 or 2 clicks, and it really does help spread the word. Okay, that really is it. As always, thank you for listening. And if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do that. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about us. A quick thank you to the sponsors of today's Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. And as it is every day, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that gets underway in just 1 minute after we hear from Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Are you kicking yourself for not installing solar in 2020, missing out on that sweet 26% federal income tax credit? Not to worry, because legislation passed at the very end of 2020 extended the 26% tax credit, which means consumers like you can act now to get that credit and have your new solar system up and running before springtime when solar generation moves into peak season. Plus, in addition to the feds, several state and county incentives help to make the solar investment an even bigger no-brainer. Don't have the cash? We've got you covered with competitive competitive financing that is more than offset by the energy savings. Bottom line, Uncle Sam wants you to install solar, and so does the state of Maryland. And you're going to love the savings, so what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasting. Contact us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, February 23rd. Yesterday brought a bit more of what the Annapolis area has seen all winter long, with a snow, sleet, and rain mix before skies started to clear late in the PM hours, and that clearing should be the theme for the rest of the week, with plenty of sunshine each day through Saturday to help melt off any remaining snow and ice and dry up the ground a bit as we start to move into March. Look for sunny highs today in the 49 to 56 degree range, followed by even nicer temps Wednesday with highs 54 to 61 degrees across Anne Arundel County, before temps drop back a bit Thursday through Saturday with sunny highs mainly in the 40s each day. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I often get asked, is now a good time to make a move? The answer is absolutely. With interest rates the lowest they've been in nearly 50 years and inventory in high demand, now is the time to let us earn your trust. Whether you're looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, my team and I will guide you through the process and find exactly what you are looking for. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.